Good morning, children. We had begun with a beautiful poem, Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda on Wednesday. Today, we are going to continue with the same poem where the poet emphasizes on quiet introspection and mutual understanding for the universal peace and brotherhood. Let's begin with the third stanza of the poem. Those who prepare green wars with gas, wars with fire, victory with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade doing nothing. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it is about. I want no truck with death. So here the poet clears his mind. He makes us understand what does he want. By green wars, the poet means exploitation of nature for the selfish reasons of human beings. And by wars with gas, wars with fire, he means to speak about wars that humans had fought against each other in the past and present. He puts forward the irony of the wars where everyone experiences a loss and victory becomes a result for the sake of ending the wars. Neruda asked them to put on clean clothes and walk with their enemies like they are their brothers in the shade, which means peace and love towards nature, doing no violence. In the last four lines, the poet tries to clear his intentions about being still, which does not mean total inactivity according to him. Total inactivity would mean not doing anything at all, but the poet wants the readers to be still but think. So, we are doing one or the other activity. The poet says that his message is about life and he does not want people to think about death. In the given lines, Neruda says that he recommends the individuals to think about themselves as well as about the world. Staying still will put an end to the green wars. Green wars, as I said, that wars against the nature. So Neruda is referring to the calculated onslaught on nature that humans have been making in the name of modernization, leading to the phenomena of decadence and environmental problems or degradation, such as global warming. Exercising a moment of inactivity will also bring a stop to all the ongoing warfare among nations. Neruda mocks such wars which bring victory at the cost of human lives and basic humanity that I had mentioned in my theme and central idea that I gave on Wednesday. If the people engaged in warfare on and off the field can just indulge in nothingness for a bit, the soldiers can discard their blood stained uniforms and recognize fellow soldiers on the other side of the battlefield as brothers. According to Neruda, so much benefit can be derived by the very simple act of doing nothing. But in these lines, the poet further clarifies what he means by keeping quiet and being still. He urges his readers to not confuse the state of dormancy with total inactivity because although they will be physically still and quiet, their mind that will be at work. Their mind will be at work. Silence will help us churn out pearls of realization which will bear the power to change the world. An absolute physical and mental stillness or dormancy, as you can say, that will not help us out or that will not help the world. So here he says that his purpose is to foster life through introspection and reflection. His dictum in favor of rest should not be confused with the eternal rest because eternal rest is equal to death. So he says only for a moment we should go for this inactive phase, but while that time also you have to go through introspection and mutual understanding. So one or the other way you are performing activity. Silence will help us churn out pearls, as I said, of realization, and that will change our life too. Next, the poet says, if we were not so single minded about keeping our lives moving and for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. The poet here says that the basic purpose of all human beings is to stay alive and hence they work towards it. This single minded perspective about survival has led to a mad rush to finish all the targets in life. If people slow down and ponder about themselves, then a huge difference can come in their life. And for a few minutes, quietly, if they leave the scene and come in a position of, you can say, inertia in scientific language, the thought process and the things would change. In these lines, the poet says that we become so engrossed with our materialistic aims and responsibilities that we never stop to stare at ourselves and the world around us. The fear of death and the related survival instinct is so strong in us that we don't think twice before brandishing the gift of ourself that God has provided us with in our race to just exist. The poet asserts that by jumping into the pool of silence that he has created for us, we can bring an end to the misery of never understanding ourselves. Most of us go through our whole lives without really knowing who we are and what we want, which, according to Neruda, is indeed a sad life. Neruda says that by exploring our real selves away from the clutches of all our surface desires, we can tap into treasure trove of happiness that can only be unlocked through self realization. So we can concise in the words in the manner that if we are going to go through the phase of a moment of silence, then it is going to save us from depression or death that might come into our lives in future. Perhaps the earth can teach us, as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. Now I will count up to 12 and you keep quiet and I will go. These lines provoke humans to learn from nature, as what is seen dead regenerates and lives again. The winter covers the trees with cold and it appears as if there is no life left in the environment. But as the cycle of climate turns, the environment comes alive. The earth goes through cycles of life and death and still continues its journey. It moves on and becomes alive once again. In the last two lines, the poet tries to maintain the third person viewpoint towards the entire poem and thoughts, and he tries to quietly leave the scene as he has initiated the thought process and passed the message. In the given lines, the poet has compared earth with the teacher. So, by using the metaphor of the earth in the above quoted lines, the poet asks us to take lessons of dormancy from Mother Nature. During winter, life seems to stagnate as ice covers everything and sucks all traces of life. However, what seems dead at one instant actually blossoms into life with the onset of spring. So, what the poet is implying here, children, is the stillness is always succeeded by a period of regeneration. Hence, we must not be scared of being in the still and keeping quiet, just as the nature has shown us. Our apparent inactivity will be awarded eventual growth and prosperity. In the concluding lines, the poet quietly leaves the scene after initiating a process of introspection and reflection within us. And now that he has unloaded his message onto our minds, his work as a poet is over. And it is upon us now to follow his dictum in order to lead a meaningful existence in which we can benefit both on an individual and societal levels. Thus, at last, the poet leaves the complete arena, and he says that he also has to become the part of introspection and go for mutual understanding. For both the things, he has laid importance in his poem. The poem is presented in the form of an exercise for meditation in silence. In these moments of silence, one can break the shackles of discrimination, hatred, violence, and create an exotic moment of togetherness. So, in the such inactivity and silence, we can feel the strength of humanity, and therefore, the poet continuously stresses upon the two. So, children, this poem is a perfect example of the lockdown that we are undergoing, and the phase that we are undergoing, especially you who have to clear your board examination with flying colors and go into different areas of your career. So, poet Neruda says that if you have thought about your goal and targets in advance, and you are working hard day in and day out for that, it is okay, but for a moment you should do self thinking and self analysis. If suppose you are not able to get 95% above that you have targeted for yourself, then you should think about the options as well. So make your mind clear, set your goals and target, and take the help of the experienced people that come on your way. Thank you.